So Varane is older now,
True.
and United is in a better position to win now, to win the league now, to win Well, let's not talk about Champions League, but to do well in Champions League now. Whereas Arsenal, like the project, especially with the way Arteta's doing it, it's a longer term project. It's a, I was hoping when Wenger left that the team would be more okay. 3 years down the line, we'd be starting to compete again for like top 4. But that's obviously not happening right now because it's 2 or 3 years down the line since Wenger left.
So how much more time does he get?
How much more time should he have gotten? Not this much. But how much time is he going to get? I think he gets this full season. And if they're not better than 8th, which remains to be seen.
8th is the expectation for him to keep his job?
It's one better than last year, basically. Doing better than that.
I think the target should be a European spot, whether it's Europa or whatever it may be. Because let's say 8th and 10th, there's no difference whether he finishes 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Both get the
At
same.
least Europe, even if it's conference.
But if he makes it into a Europa League spot, that would be seen as progress, and it would be seen as additional funds coming into the club.
Yeah, if he can get 6th
place is absolutely shocking.
No, I said better than.
This is the great Arsenal. This is the great Arsenal. We shouldn't be talking about 8th place. We should be talking
shocking.
Like it's heartbreaking. As a fellow,
but we need to be realistic.
I agree exactly. I have to be realistic.
I think top 6 is very realistic.
Top 6. It's a realistic expectation from your club, bro. Yeah. You've seen the way they played against a big team recently. Who did they play well? A big game recently.
Burnley?
Yeah, they destroyed Tottenham.
Burnley.
They destroyed Tottenham.
Okay, but everyone destroyed Tottenham right now.
No, they beat City, bro, at the beginning of the season.
Okay, but you're then they got beat 3-0, 3-0, 3-1.
I know, but I'm saying they're a quality team. They're a quality team to get overrun like that by any side. Any side needs to be a quality side to overrun a team like that. They did so well.
Because then we go to Brighton and get 8 shots on them, 0 on target.
Yeah, you need consistency. That's true. You need consistency. But if you can see that sort of flair and free-flowing football, if they can do that over a season, I'd be afraid to play Arsenal, bro.
But the thing is, I can't see them do that over a season. They show up for the United games. They show up for the Tottenham games. They show up sometimes for the Chelsea games, not recently. But then you go to Crystal Palace and you lose there. You go to I don't even know what, just the loss against Brentford hurts me so much. But you go to West and
look what Brentford's doing in the league, bro. Look what Brentford's doing.
It was the first game of the season. I mean, it's okay.
that too.
And we were missing a lot of players. But again, there's still the team is supposed to be known for free-flowing football, and I haven't seen that very consistently.
Do you know what, Kunaal? I actually think Arsenal's problem is similar to what you said at the beginning. I think it's your attack. I think defensively, because even last season defensively, you guys were amazing.
Solid.
I think you were the third lowest.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You were actually the third lowest of goals conceded in the league. It was ridiculous. You guys were amazing defensively. So I think going forward was where you guys seem to have a
creativity. The creativity,
it's not good.
Yeah. So and I think I see the signings and what he's done this year. I was saying it laughing, but if you can spend 100 million and you can't focus on improving your attack, because the defense was good enough last season, and it was probably going to be good enough this season. It was the attack, so which is why I question what Arteta is doing. Why they're giving him 100+ million? Looks like he has no idea how to actually build a scoring team.
We spend most of that on defenders.
Yeah, that goes back to David's question. Were these Arteta buys or were these buys from the club?
Is he
the one calling the shots or is someone else?
No, these are questions that I don't know because it just seems really quite almost, I want to say almost dumb, because you've got 100 million war chest and you go and sign Tomiyasu. And look, he's a quality player as we've seen this season. Yeah. But your defense was kind of good enough. You needed more ways to score.
Well,
you needed more.
The Tomiyasu buy to me was very important because Bellerin was on the right. He's the right type of player that we need. Sambi Lokonga, okay, he is a little more defensive minded, but he is still if you're basically replacing El Neni with him because he moves the ball forward, but he's also solid defensively. So instead of a guy that goes backwards, left, right, back to the goalie, back to Xhaka, that's the type of player that El Neni was or is, and he just takes one shot once in a while and makes it. So these, I still think these are really important buys, but the problem is we needed let's say a Buendia, we needed Edward, someone like that to like come in and actually score those goals or create those goals.
I think the issue was they were not able to sell players, and that's why players didn't come in, because for the striker position they were definitely in for a striker, but they couldn't sell either Lacazette or whoever was behind Lacazette to make place for that striker. Then they lost out on Buendia to Villa. Then Maddison was kept in the back burner until Odegaard was finalized. And then Odegaard was the preference over Maddison. So it's not that they were not looking at attacking players. They were. They were not able to sell. No, and they also were looking to bring in long-term players. So the focus shifted towards getting in those players. And also the position Arsenal are in, they're forced to overpay for players. Because it's not an attractive, as much as an attractive club as they are competing, as the top clubs they're competing with. So they have to pay 50 million for Ben White. They have to. Sorry.
Like Aston Villa is top competition, right? For Arsenal, for a player signature.
Do you want to live in a ranch house or a villa? I want to live in a villa. Okay, I can see it.
No, I mean like the reasoning I'm giving for them spending like 50 million for Ben White, for example, right? They're going to be forced into paying 70 million for Maddison if they had to. Like these are the price tags that are Arsenal tax now because they're in that position. They've put themselves in that position.
Used to make fun of United for the United tax, but now it's Arsenal tax. So this is
where paying tax too. Don't worry about that.
No, I used to make fun of it though because people wanted to come.
That's for a different day, David. That's for a different day. Yeah. We can't get into that now.
So another issue. Ronaldo. So talking about Arsenal not being able to sell players, the other problem is Arteta finds a way. If he doesn't like you, they get devalued so badly. I mean, look at Guendouzi. First of all, he's still playing class. He's playing well. Of course, there are still issues internally, but he's playing for France now. He captained under 21 team for France. So having that guy, just throwing him out of the lineup because of one thing that he did on the field, you could still find a way to keep him in the lineup and sell him for more than you paid for him. Now we can't even find a buyer for him. Same thing with Torreira. You can't find a buyer for him. He was playing well for Arsenal. I still want Torreira to be on this team. And then even think about Saliba. We paid 30 million for him 3 seasons ago. He's played 0 first-team games for Arsenal.
Shocking.
And in France, he's been playing amazing. He's like one of the best defenders in that league. We theoretically didn't have to bring in Ben White. We could have played Saliba and then put that 50 million, add 20 million onto it, whatever, put that money in for matters. Like,
that's
it goes back to the decision making. It's
absolutely terrible.
Exactly.
Edu is terrible.
But on top of Edu being terrible because he doesn't know how to sell a player, we got an offer for 25 million for Xhaka last season.
Mm-hmm.
We got an offer for 30 million for Bellerin from Barcelona. Didn't sell them because why? I don't understand.
Protect value.
These are things that like I'm the smartest person, but I could go in there and do better.
Look, at the risk of turning this into how bad an Arsenal show, because Arsenal are really bad. I think we actually want to do. I think we actually have to do some predictions, don't we?
Yeah, let's move into.
Let's Saliba this conversation.
Yeah, let's just quickly move into Arsenal predictions.
Yo, you better check yourself. That was bad.
Vieira back against Arsenal. What are your predictions, Kunaal?
So it's at home, and we've been playing well at home. But I think it's going to be the class. It's going to be a classic 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm expecting him to play a 4-3-3 or 4-3-3 most likely. That's what I can see he's going towards. There's no Xhaka, so the midfield is kind of wide open for who they're going to pick. They could go Pepe on the left, but I see pretty much the same lineup that we had against Brighton. We're going to have Smith Rowe on the left, Saka on the right, Oba in the middle, midfield of Partey, Lokonga, Odegaard, backline, Tomiyasu, Tierney, and then the middle of Ben White and Gabriel. And then Ramsdale is the goalie. That's what I see happening. I'm not sure what Crystal Palace is going to do. I haven't watched
They've
any
been
of
poor
their
over
games.
their last few games. I think they have like 2 or 3 draws and a loss in their last 4 games.
Yeah.
But they beat Spurs
So-
3-0, which is
Again, who hasn't beat Spurs 3-0
City.
or 3-1?
I mean, you say that, but if we're going to, you know what? Crystal Palace against Arsenal, I think Zaha is going to destroy you guys. I think he's going to do absolute bits, and we're going to see like a nice 3-2.
When Vieira is going to be seen celebrating at the Emirates.
So, on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is that going to hurt you when you see Vieira kneeling down, doing like, yeah?
I don't think he's going to kneel down and do yeah.
I think he's not going to celebrate.
He would.
He's going to
put his hands up.
He'll be sweet to them. Yeah, you won't do one of these. But
he has too much respect.
How much?
I think he has too much respect. He has too much respect for the club.
If they do beat you, on a scale of 0 to 10, how hurt are you going to be?
11.
I'm used to this Arsenal team getting beat. Okay, so I can't say anything.
Sorry about that. I remember those feelings when we.
Let's get your prediction in then, SHEGZ. What do you think?
Yeah. Went 2-2.
I reckon there's going to be goals actually in that Crystal Palace Arsenal game. I don't know. I'm leaning towards. I think it's going to be high scoring. I think maybe 2-2 or 3-2 to either Arsenal or Crystal Palace. I just feel like Zaha is going to wind up somebody, and then it's all going to get messy. From then on, tackles are going to fly in, and then goals are going to fly in. And
they say that every year, though. Every year, because since Arsenal has been connected to Zaha, they've been like, "Oh, he's going to destroy them this year. He's going to destroy them this game. Destroy them this game." How many goals did he score against Arsenal? I think 1 in the last 3 seasons. I haven't looked into the stats, but we'll see. Anyway, sorry.
So, SHEGZ, what was your final score prediction?
I'd say 3-2. No. 2-2. I'll go for 2-2.
2-2. Ahmed, what do you say?
I think it's going to be a scoring draw as well. I think SHEGZ is right, 2-2. But a scoring draw. Yeah, so I'd take a 2-2.
2-2. David, what do you say?
I think it will be a surprise win for Arsenal. I think it's going to be
Surprise?
3-1. I could how they played against Spurs, and then they had like a downturn against Brighton. I feel you're going to come back and we're going to see a good 3-1 victory again from Arsenal. Which everyone is going to find surprising because it's not consistent. That's what I mean.
Bro, it's not surprising. Arteta won Manager of the Month. Look, he won Manager of the Month. There's no surprise.
Manager of the Month was garbage, yeah?
Kunaal, you said everyone's fit except Xhaka?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal for this one. I think Arsenal are at home. They should be winning it. Palace have been in poor form. Zaha hasn't turned up yet, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see about Zaha. Let's move on to Leicester United. United away, right?
Yeah.
United away. I think United are usually comfortable when they go away.
And there are a lot of injuries. Justin's injured. NDD's injured.
David, don't talk. Let them tell us who's going to win. Come on.
All right.
Let's hear it.
We'll go last.
You guys should give your predictions.
Yeah, you guys go first.
Of course.
Yeah, give us some team news. Give us some expectations.
What's the score looking like?
Lineup.
I think, David, I actually believe Rashford should be back for this weekend.
That's what they're saying, because Cavani and Fred are not going to be back from international duty, are going to be back late, so they're not going to be available. So I think there were rumors that he might be on the squad. I don't know if he's going to be on the bench though.
Yeah, off the bench, yeah.
And another good thing about the game is that Justin, Evans, Ndidi and Fofana are all injured, confirmed. So Maguire's injured as well. So I think it should still be a good game for United to win. Away record strong. So I think 3-0 United, clean sheet.
3-0?
Yeah, easy victory.
What's your starting 11 look like?
The same as last game week, minus Ronaldo for Cavani, and we'll see a pivot of Matic and Pogba, I think.
Yeah.
Because Fred's not back.
Okay.
I said I hope the result's the same as last game week too.
Hold on. You said there's no Fred, there's no McTominay, there's no Maguire, right?
Not McTominay. There's no Fred, Cavani, and Maguire.
Fred, Cavani, and Maguire. Everyone else is back.
And Rashford might not start.
Rashford won't start for sure.
No.
He's probably coming in some.
Everyone else.
He's not starting. There's no way he's starting. Ronaldo played what 45 minutes against Qatar.
I'm not sure, but his manager said he needed 90 minutes. His Portuguese manager said he needed 90 minutes, so I'm not sure. Let me just check that.
I think he came on at halftime, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, he came off at halftime. So I don't know.
He came on at halftime, no? Or he came off at halftime.
He came off at halftime.
Okay, so he played 45 then.
Yeah,
no?
That's good. Yeah.
And he managed to score and obviously push the record. Let's not minimize.
70 minutes.
Where did he score from?
Sorry?
Where did he score from?
I mean, when last did Aubameyang score? Like, you know what I mean?
I said where?
It doesn't matter where he scored from. He's scoring goals. That's what matters, guys. I don't understand these questions. Okay,
I'm just asking questions, okay?
SHEGZ, what are you saying? What are you saying for scoreline?
Do you know what? I think it's going to be a United win, but I think they're going to score. I think it's going to be a 2-1 to United away. I don't think Matic will play because I think Matic is too slow, and I think Leicester will destroy him. Like in Diddy has like 3 engines. I don't know. He doesn't.
He's
stop.
injured.
He's injured.
Yeah.
Oh, plot twist. I still don't think Matic is going to play because
Diddy is injured.
Ndidi, Fofana, Evans, and Justin.
Yeah, Fofana is done for the season. Leicester have been pretty poor the way they started the season. And who plays that DM now? Chowdhury, that Chowdhury guy?
No, I don't think so, yeah. I don't think I've seen him play this season. I'm not sure. I haven't watched a lot of Leicester.
Or it's just Tielemans and whoever else partners him in.
Slotson.
So SHEGZ, you went 2-1, right?
Yeah, I think I'll say 2-1. I think our attack is going to be Ronaldo, Greenwood, and Sancho.
Let's hear it. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Obviously, because Sancho, like I predicted,
he's going to start scoring Salah.
We were on. He already got 2 assists for England. I know before the haters come and say it was only Andorra. Doesn't matter. He's still banging the 2 assists. You know what I mean? Especially that second one. Did you see the visuals? He had it on the. You know what? I could re-explain that goal, but the visuals that he had. He had a 360 visions of the whole pitch. A long ball comes to him. He takes it with his, I think it was a left foot touch. Come on, left footed touch. Looks up. Oh, he sees Abraham, sees the space behind the back line. Takes his right foot, whips it. He does that. That's how he filmed it straight into the path of Tammy. Tammy had to poke it in. He did all the work. Yeah. But Sancho's back. Sancho's back and he's ready. And he's going to score all the goals. I'm telling you. You guys don't understand.
Let's thank Mourinho for that. Mourinho for that. This comes from Tammy.
I have never heard someone say banged in an assist. I've never heard someone say that before.
It's because you're an Arsenal fan. It's because you're an Arsenal fan. You guys don't actually understand the power of an assist. Like Pogba when he smashed in 4 assists.
Well, okay. First of all, take
you know what I mean? Like, it's just an assist and that. Come on now. Look. The tech is involved in an assist. Sometimes are even better than the goal. Like for example, Sancho made that goal for Tammy. Bloody Ollie Watkins could have scored that, and that's saying something. Do you know what?
Bloody Ollie Watkins could have scored that.
You know what? I'll take that back.
Aubameyang.
Even he could have scored that. So I look. I think that there's an art to an assist. But anyway, and I think our midfield is going to be Bruno. Pogba definitely is going to be in there. But I think we might have a McToms Pogba because I really want to see if that partnership can work. I just think McTominay has to really discipline his offensive instinct.
We're going to have a new midfield partnership. Yeah, the McPugs.
Yeah. I can deal with that if they can manage to work together well. I can dig that for the future.
I just hope we don't see the Pogba that was under Mourinho.
It's not going to happen, SHEGZ, because you know why? Maguire is injured. We're going to see Lindelof and Varane start, so I don't think we're going to see Pogba and Matic.
Do you know what?
Pogba and McTominay. It's going to have to be Matic for 60 minutes and then one of McTominay.
No, it's going to be
I actually think that he could pull a surprise. I know we're all expecting Lindelof because of his build-up play, but I want to see my favorite nutter, Bailly on the pitch. I think he's the kind of guy.
He's not getting any minutes. That's very.
We're going to be creating reels and videos on the pitch,
and that's exactly what I want from Bailly. But I say that in jest a little bit. But I think for a Leicester forward line, that's all about the pace. and balls in behind. You need an absolute crazy aggressive Bailey to like break it all up. Whereas Lindelof likes to hang back, tries to like beat and be also, and he's gonna get finished if he does all sweet boy defending that he normally does. I think you need like a good Bailey, but I still don't think Solskjaer has the caliber to understand a player like Bailey. So, as I'm sure you can guess, I don't believe in Ole. I think I'm firmly Ole out. I think he's a great.
Yeah, I think you made that clear on the last episode. I don't think anyone's got any qualms about that.
Ahmed, what are you saying for prediction scoreline?
Yeah, United win. Leicester, of course, weak at the back. All the injuries. Indeed, he's a big miss. I'm going for like a 2-0 United win.
2-0, Kunaal?
2-0 United win. Although I hope it's not. It's like a 1-1.
So when I thought Fred was playing, I was gonna say 1-1, but if it's anyone other than Fred, 2-1.
We'll take that. We'll take
2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 too. I think it will. I don't see United keeping many clean sheets this season. I think Vardy is gonna sneak in one there. I think United have enough to win this game, especially because it's away. So I'm going 2-1. We'll quickly move into Chelsea predictions, and then we can wrap up. Chelsea playing Brentford away.
Yeah, I think this is the game I'm looking most forward to. Obviously, Chelsea fan, but Brentford has been really good.
It's going to be a tricky game for us. And coming back from international break, always tricky games. You don't know what you're going to get.
Is Lukaku fit? I mean, I read something about like a muscle injury or a...
Yeah, he has some muscle fatigue, but I expect him to start. It's just talk, yeah.
Exactly.
Kante's injured, I heard.
No, Kante had.
I heard he's coming back.
He came back already to training. He's back into training. I don't think he's going to start.
Yeah, I don't think he starts.
Pulisic and James.
Pulisic is still not back. James won't be back until probably end of the month or something like that. So
you're missing James,
it's going to be similar to the last team. Who did we play? Southampton. It's going to be similar to.
Have you guys seen Brentford's style of play? Have you seen their waves of attack? You guys think you'll be able to manage that?
Yeah, I think defensively we're pretty solid. So I think it would be seeing out that that energy.
Yeah, you will have a period, of course. There will be a period where they're gonna have a few cracks at the goal, but I think we're like well equipped to deal with it. But that being said, I love the way Brentford are playing the football. I mean, you see teams come up from the Championship, and they sit back, especially against top teams. They just not even a low block. I don't know what you want to call it. It's like 11 in the box, defending. But these guys know they're there. They want to go out. They want to win football games. They want to play entertaining football. And I love their manager. He really connects with the fans. Even after games, you can see him going up to the people in the stands, the kids in the stands. So I really enjoy watching this Brentford team, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a refreshing watch, I think, from from all the previous teams we've seen. They bring a lot of energy to their game.
Exactly.
The Ivan Toney guy is a baller. I think he's really good.
Yeah, that Liverpool game was just nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 though to Chelsea. I think I think we'll see out that threat from them. I think we're pretty comfortable at the back, and I don't see us having too many issues throughout the game. There might be shaky periods like the Southampton game, so I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea. Ahmed, what do you think?
I think I'm with you on that one. 2-0 sounds about right. Come back from international break. 2-0 sounds good.
What do you guys think, David?
I think if Lukaku starts and he does well, takes his chances with Werner, I think Chelsea should be okay. Because I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Chelsea has to outscore Brentford. I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea.
Kunaal?
Oh, it's tough. Is Mount playing?
Mount
is playing, right?
I think he played a few minutes for England too, if I'm not mistaken. Or he was on.
He did. He came on.
Considering it's at the Brentford Community Center or whatever their stadium's called, I think they're going to be able to score one at least. So I'll go with 3-1 Chelsea.
Okay.
SHEGZ?
Before I answer, do you reckon he's going to play the 3-5-2 or the 3-4-3?
3-4-3.
3-4-3.
Or 3-4-2-1, however you want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I actually reckon, it's going to be, I think it's going to be 3-2. Again, I think it's going to be high scoring. Because I think Brentford are going to take it to you guys, and you guys are also going to do bits as well. I think Chelsea are going to do it. But can Chelsea score 3 goals against Brentford? How many times have Brentford conceded 3 goals this season?
Against Liverpool, conceded 3.
Yeah,
they
but
scored 3,
right? Do you know what I mean? So apart from that, have they conceded that many?
Yeah, but are they going to score 2 goals against Chelsea? Against this Chelsea defense who conceded 3 all season? And all not a single one from open play. I mean, it's a big ask.
They've not conceded 3.
Exactly. Brentford.
Oh yeah.
They conceded 3 against Liverpool.
That's all.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So I think we're not giving them enough credit for their defense actually. I reckon 2-1 to Chelsea. I reckon 2-1 to Chelsea actually.
That's not a bad one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah, I think we ran through all predictions. Did you guys have anything else to add? Anything to touch on?
No, there's no use.
Looking forward, it's a very, very exciting period right now because of the lousy start we had, as I'm talking from a United perspective. And I say lousy because we've not faced as high-profile opponents as the rest of the top 4.
The test starts,
So now the test starts now, and I'm very excited to see Rashford coming back and my vision about this team, Ollie's vision about this team coming into light. I'm so excited for this team to face City, Liverpool, bring it on. I'm so excited for this period.
I think for me, I kind of want to hear everybody who they think the best player on their team is. Especially from Arsenal. I want to hear who he thinks is the best player on that.
It's an 11-way tie.
For the words. Yeah, pretty much. Because I'm always very interested to hear what people think, who people think is the key cog in their team. Like I think for us, I think if Pogba has a good day, United are going to smash up Leicester.
Yeah, but then, saying someone's going to have a good day, I mean, you can pick any top player and say if he has a good day.
Yeah, so do you want to know who's that for Arsenal?
Who's consistent. And
exactly. So
if I was a United fan, I'd pick Bruno. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, if you don't pick Bruno, you're lying.
No.
Even over Ronaldo.
Personally, I would pick Greenwood.
Oh.
The guy that you want to kick out of the lineup for Sancho?
No, the guy who want to play striker for my team.
Over Ronaldo?
He's my generational striker, bro.
Over Ronaldo?
I wasn't expecting Ronaldo to come into this team this season.
Yeah, but he's there now. Okay, but
I was expecting Greenwood to be my striker this season. So I want him to get out. But now, because Ronaldo is there, my best player on the right wing is Sancho. My best player on the striker, for me, this season was supposed to be Greenwood. So for me to say that he's not going to be right winger is, I think, fair. Because I have a better right winger, in my eyes, in my opinion, in Sancho.
Yeah, he's going to show it to you,
and he's going to show it to you in this period. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we'll see how this plays out.
But I feel Greenwood can change a game for United because he can score with any foot and from anywhere on the pitch. He's so good. He's so freaking good. He can do it by himself. He doesn't need an assist. He can carry the ball from midfield into the box and just smash one in. He's so good.
For Chelsea, I think it's Mount clearly over the last season or two. I think he's been our most important player. Whether it's set pieces, breaking the lines, all that kind of stuff, like ball carrying, everything. He's just that energy, and we can see we missed it in the last couple of games. He was out, whatever it was. So I would go with Mount. But yeah,
Arsenal. So Saka's had a bad start to this season, but he's starting to pick it up again, and he's the one guy that I can see breaking the defensive lines more than anyone else. Like Odegaard has an amazing pass in him. Like some of the passes he's made over the defense to, let's say, a Tierney on the left or even Aubameyang in the middle have been like next level. Like his free kick goal too. This guy is unbelievable. But I think long term and starting now, I think Saka's the guy. What do you think?
At Arsenal?
Yeah.
I think Obama block. Yeah.
Waiting for that.
I'm not allowed to say that, so you have to be here to say it.
Oh man! All right. We have to wrap this up because we've gone over an hour. But it was a great chat. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you to everyone that's followed our shows so far. Continue to do that. We will be bringing on guests eventually. We have a list going. We had a good response from that. So thank you to everyone there as well. Back again next week for preview and predictions. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for joining. Peace, guys.
See you guys soon.
Take care, everyone.